Assalamu alaikum, my students. How are you? Grade 9. Let's take new lesson about solving the last worksheet you took in Google Classroom. Then bring your worksheet and your pen and try to solve with me. Concentrate with each step to understand how to solve. Let's take the first question. Before we take the question, let's see some funny math. You see this story. You see here one student try to solve a question of math exam. First question about Pythagoras theorem, and second question about the area of the circle. He solved the questions correct answer. The third question about the area of the triangle, but see what's happened when he gave the paper to the teacher. He discovered that it's a history test and he takes fail at exam. Then let's take the first question of our lesson about worksheet. First question, y is directly proportional to the square of x when y equals 24, x equals 2. Find the value of y when x equals 4. First, you must know how to get the relation between y and x. Then let's translate the first statement. Y is directly proportional to the square of x. What does it mean? Yes, try to remember. Yes, it means y varies at x square. Or you can write it y is proportional to the square of x in this form, then y equals k x square. When we cancel this symbol, varies at, we will put equal and put the k. What is k? K is constant, it can be any number. Then when we substitute y 24x is 2, then 24 equals k bracket 2 square. You want to get 24 equals k multiplied by 4, then divide by 4 each side to get the value of k. Is 24 over 4, it will be 6. Then again we will write the relation y equals, instead of k we'll put 6, then y equals 6x square. That's the relation between y and x. Then at x equal 4, when we substitute in this relation, then y equals 6 bracket, instead of x we'll put 4 square, then 6 multiplied by 16 will be 96. That's the value of y. Let's move to the next question. The next question, the time taken t seconds that it takes a water heater to boil water is inversely proportional to the power p watt of the water heater when p equals 2000 watt and t equals 252 seconds. Find time it takes to boil water when B equals 800 watt. Let's see how to solve. First, you must translate the statement of proportional. You said here time is inversely proportional to the power B. Then time in second, and B meaning power, it will be watt. And time is inversely proportional to B. And T varies at 1 over B. And if you want to cancel this symbol of variation, you can write t equals k over b. What is k? K is constant. K can be any number, and we will find its value at p equals 2000 and t equals 252. Then we substitute in this relation to get the value of k. 252 equals k over 2000. Then multiply both sides by 2000 to get the value of k. Then 252 multiplied by 2000 equals k over 2000 multiplied by 2000. Here you can cancel. You see, here is 2000 down, then 2000 up. You can cancel them. Then it will be k equals the multiplication of 252 by 2000. It will be 504,000. Then the relation between t and p will be in this relation. T equals the value of k, 504,000 over b. Then he asked about the time when the power equals 800 watts. Then we get t equals, in this relation, 504,000 over the value of b, 800. When we divide, then the time will be 630 seconds. Let's go to the next question, 6. A and B are positive numbers. A is inversely proportional to B. When A equal 4, B equal 36. Find the value of A when B equals A. Then try to solve it and tell me the answer. Let's go to the next question. C is directly proportional to the square root of y. When C equals to 12.8 and y equals 16, express C in terms of y and find C when y equals 400. Let's see. First, we will translate this statement into math relation. C is directly proportional to the square root of y. Then you can write it like C varies at the square root of y. Then C equals k multiplied by the square root of y. K is a constant, or k can be any number. We will get its value. Then C equals 12.8 and y equals 16. When we substitute here, then 12.8 equals k multiplied by the square root of 16. Then 12.8 equals k multiplied by 4. We divide by both sides by 4 to get the value of k. Then what is the value of k? Yes, it will be 3.2. We will see here the value of k equals 3.2. Then return again to the relation. He said express C in terms of y. Then you can write in this relation C equals 3.2 multiplied by square root of y. This is the relation between C and y. Then the relation can be written as C equals 3.2 multiplied by square root of y. Then when y equals 400, you can calculate the value of C. Then C equals 3.2 multiplied by square root of 400, meaning 3.2 multiplied by 20, it will be 64. Then let's go to the next question. Here the questions about sets. Here is universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And set A equals the set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And B is the set of odd numbers from the universal set. Then first you must expand the elements of B, or list elements of B. Then take the odd numbers. Here is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Then he wants to get A union B. Then you must put all elements of A and B, but don't repeat elements. Then here is will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and complete from B. It will be 7 and 9. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And the next question, he said here, C is a set such that A intersects C equals 4 and 5. Then the set C has 4 members or elements. Okay. He asked you list members of one possible set C. Let's see. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, we cannot take 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, we can take 4 and 5 and any two elements from 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, because here our intersection must be included 4 and 5. You see here we have A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the elements of intersection 4 and 5. Then you must put them again in C, but you cannot take any element else from A. Then you cannot take 1, you cannot take 2, you cannot take 3, you cannot take 6. You will take 4 and 5 and any element else from the universal set. Then let's see. You can put C has 4 elements. He said you can put 4, 5 and take maybe 7, 8, maybe 9, 10, maybe 7, 9, like this. Then C can be 4, 5, 7, and 8, or 4, 5, 7, and 9, and so on. Let's solve the next equation. Here it will be 3 bracket 2x plus 5 close bracket equals 4 minus 6. First we will distribute 3 multiplied by 2x plus 3 multiplied by 5 equals 4 minus 6. Then when multiplied 3 by 2x will be 6x plus 15 equals 4 minus 6. Then you must put all x in left side and all numbers in the right side. Then here it will be shifted 15 to the right side, it will be minus 15, and we'll shift negative x to the other side, it will be positive 6. Let's see, it will be 6x plus x equals 4 minus 15. Then 6x plus x, it will be 7x equals, what is the result? 4 minus 15, it will be negative 11. Then you must divide both sides by 7. Then x equal negative 11 over 7. You can put it as a fraction, negative 11 over 7, or you can get it in decimal. It will be negative 1.57 approximately. Then now let's see this question about geometry. You see here 4 angles around the point. You know before about this view, we have fact sum of angles around a point or about a point add up to 360. Then if you add 53 plus x plus 110 plus this angle 90 degrees equal 360. Then you can put x and shift all numbers to the other side, minus 53 minus 90 minus 110. Then it will be x equals 360 minus the total of those, it will be 253. Then you can get the last answer x equals 107 degrees. What is the reason? I told you from the first, any some angles at or about around the point add up to 360. Thank you for your listening. See you later for the next